Wetherspoons. You know the type. Wednesday morning, 10 o'clock, couple of Stellas in. And I look like I'm going to use the phrase, no, I know you were born in Birmingham, but where are you really from? But despite looking like that, despite looking like I went to the Tommy Robinson March, nice to see you again, Jamie. Do you know you went? Despite looking like that, I was actually raised as a Jehovah's Witness. Sorry, old habits die hard. And that is the best fucking knock-knock joke you're going to get all evening. So it's my job to open. I've got to figure out what you like. I've got to figure out if you like lighter stuff, dark stuff, topical stuff. I'm going to do some political stuff. If I take the piss out of the guy or girl you like, it just means irrelevant. I'm a divorced, 40-year-old, overweight, ex-Jehovah's Witness, recovering addict, doing comedy here. So if you think I'm judging your political opinion, yeah, I fucking am, yeah. But if you care about what I think, that says more about you than it does about me. We're right with that London Bridge, yeah? Yeah. Cool. So I like to do like a little topical one from this country, just to gauge the room, first of all. Just to see where the set's going to go. So, a racist and a murderer walk into a pub. Racist and a murderer walk into a pub. Barman says, "Evening, officers." I think we're going to be fine. People they'll say to me, "What was it like being raised a Jehovah's Witness? What was it like?" Well, more perverts than the BBC. But not as many as the Catholic Church. So, safer than Sunday school, more dangerous than Match of the Day. MasterChef's still a bit iffy though, fuck Ray Wallace. And the other thing, so other faiths, Catholics, they all believe in Father, Son, Holy Spirit. They call it the Trinity. Have we heard of the Trinity, London Bridge? Yeah? Jehovah's Witnesses believe they're all separate. If you're not sure what that means, other faiths, they'll only listen to Destiny's Child albums as a group. Whereas Jehovah's Witnesses appreciate the individual quality and talent of Beyonce and the other two. Much like Jesus, Beyonce's husband, Jay-Z. Touch a lot of people. Allegedly. So yeah, we'll talk about this country for a little bit. So do you remember when Labour got in and they announced, it's been in the news a little bit in Scotland because it just got voted down, but the assisted dying programme? Yeah. Oh shit, it wasn't called, that was it. Sorry, the cut to the pensioners winter fuel allowance. And that was bad news for my nan. She was terrified. But we got through winter, got to spring, so I got a new house. And did we see, it turns out it was AI made by the Russians. Did we see that they put out this video of Keir Starmer and President Macron doing cocaine on the train to try and discredit him as if appointing Peter Mandelson wasn't bad enough? And it turns out it was fake, and I was quite disappointed because I thought, you know, cocaine on the train, see it, say it, snort it. But the current favourite to be next Prime Minister in this country is actually Nigel Farage. If you don't know who Nigel Farage is, he's the leader of Reform UK, KK. And Bonnie Blue's come out in support of, yeah, do we know Bonnie Blue? Yeah, cool, that's where I recognise you from, Jerry. Only fella not there in a balaclava. But I was quite surprised. So if you don't know Bonnie Blue, she slept with 1,054 men in a day. I was going to say making her the second biggest slave behind Jamie's mum, then I realised that she sat in the audience as well, so I wasn't saying that. I was a joke. But, so she's come out, she wants reform to win the next election. I was quite surprised at that, because I thought she was about letting people in. We've got to talk about America for a bit. We've got to talk about Trump. Any Trump fans in? Do you know what? We'll come back to America. So you're Essex, yeah? Do you know if you're from Essex, statistically, more likely to be a reform voter than anywhere else in the country? Yeah, it's true. And this is like Essex girl logic for a good friend of mine. She's from Dagenham, and yeah, little rival. Is it a little rival town? Is it? Yeah, a bit rough. Fucking hell, they carry knives and guns down there. But yeah, so since she was 11, it's been her dream to move to France. So I was quite surprised when in the referendum she voted to leave. I said to her, so, why'd you vote leave? You thought you wanted to move to France? She said, yeah, I know, Lou. So of course I voted leave, because I don't want to fucking remain here, do I? And that is the logic of people from Essex. Actually, she was supposed to come over today, but she's just bought this new left-hand drive thing, brand new car, 3 weeks old. Got off the ferry at Dover, broke down. She had to be towed to safety and put her up somewhere. And she rang up quite surprised and upset. I said, I don't know why you're surprised. But when I'm registered European across on a boat, it stopped working as soon as it's got him. And now the British taxpayers had to pay to put you up in a hotel. Hey! See, right and left. Right, let's go back to America. So Trump's still banging on about wanting to make America great again. So my dad is 70, and he always talks about the good old days. And he says to me, son, America's not been great since the 60s. I said, why is that, Dad? He said, because in the 60s, snipers could hit presidents in moving cars and not miss them still on golf courses. Fucking twice, isn't it? Twice. And we're getting these assassins from team here. What is going on? We're going to talk about Epstein. We're going to talk about the Epstein files for a bit. Oh, right, we'll see how it goes. So, actually, we'll talk about Iran first. That's a little bit like, isn't it? Can we see Iran's been nominated for a fucking environmentalist award? Yeah, because just stopping oil. There you go. You can have that one. Do we think Trump's a good Christian, by the way? Yeah, do you know? I think he is. I'll tell you why. Because the whole Christian faith is based on following the instructions of just one Jewish man. It's supposed to be Jesus, not Netanyahu, but there you go. And he's also said that the whole Muslim world supports his actions in Iraq. Well, he says just 2 countries are not in support of it. I was quite surprised. I thought there'd be more against it, but apparently no, just France and the UK. There you go. That takes a second, that one. What else has been going on? Did anybody watch the Super Bowl a few weeks ago? No? Anyone aware of the Super Bowl? Yeah. So they always make a big deal of the halftime show, don't they? And I can't speak Spanish, so I'm not going to talk about this year's. We're going to have to talk about last year. But this is the difference, really, between Britain and America. Because last year, so one rapper calls another rapper a pedo while Serena Williams does a crip walk, right? That's what happens. British version of that, the FA Cup final, wasn't it? Ed Sheeran calls Philip Schofield a nonce while Holly Willoughby does the robot. And Kendrick, you pay $15 million just to call Drake a nonce on live TV. I'm born in Stevenage, mate. There's a fella in the pub there, 20 quid, he'll just go and spray paint pedo across the guy's front door. If you've got 50, you'll try and make sure it's the right house as well. And Drake said he only got through it because of the love and support of his partner. I thought that's nice, isn't it? A lot of pressure to put on a 16-year-old, but I'm going to do one Epstein one now, alright. So, do we know who, it shocked me, but do we know that Stephen Hawking was mentioned in the Epstein files? A lot, wasn't he? Fucking lot, man. Yeah. Apparently as well, according to these emails, Stephen Hawking, he would only fuck the white girls. Stephen Hawking, I thought he was big into black holes. That is the best fucking science joke that you're going to have all evening. Someone had to explain that to someone the other day. They were from Essex as well, but there you go. Alright, so you didn't get that. Alright, I'll explain it in the interview. So I'll leave you with this. So obviously I was raised in Jehovah's Witness, so I've got to leave you for not joking on. So I'm going to need your help with this. So it's one of my daughter's jokes. She's 11, so if you don't laugh, it means you hate kids. Not all of them. Just mine. So, knock knock. Who's there? Oh, you can do better than that, London Bridge. Knock knock. Who's there? Mum Fox. Mum Fox. Everyone. Thank you very much. I'm on the other side. Give me the race and welcome back to the stage.